the point.
Okay. Feel free
Recording
to roll
started.
it.
I have no idea what. Are there numbers, or are the numbers not loading for me?
No, it's not numbers. It's colors based on our actual colors in game. Like I'm teal and you're white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it rolled a blue. So
That's why I became a spectator, is because the dice will auto make every player in the room on this dice, and when you roll, it'll pick between the active players.
And remember to start on your portrait.
Yes, start on portrait and
Start on portrait. You get no players get like extreme bonus of starting power. I can't edit things right now.
Yeah, we're not starting with 2 power.
yes, it's 0 and 1 for first and second respectively, and second also gets a mulligan.
Okay.
That is correct. And in the case of the first round, that mulligan, yeah, since it's just decided random, you'll
2 of the
more or less be.
powerhouses.
So we did roll.
yeah, it said
Yes, it roll and it looks like I go first.
Okay, so Johnny Quesar goes first. So then that means you start with 0 power, but you go first. And then Lady Tremaine starts with 1 power and gets a mulligan. So go ahead and go for the mulligan. I'll switch my color. Interesting. Okay, I'll be red for fun.
Also, I will let you know it is a 3 to 5 second delay roughly between any actions and them actually going through. I don't know if it's a lag thing or if it's just a client side thing, but you know.
And just know we'll be probably leaning on the timer as that gets more and more discovered. So we have JQ.
I still.
I mean, I don't mind either way. So
I get you. I might just relog because I think I don't know if it's what's causing the lag.
Okay. TTS is a powerful software, but powerful softwares do a lot of things.
yeah, for whatever reason, it's like revealed this. Why I did that? Maybe because he disconnected.
Why in the world is it making you so quiet?
Oh, for me, I'm probably just because I'm away from the thing.
Okay, yeah, like it sounds like a whisper, and I have you at 150%.
Yeah, I'm probably phone. I mean, this one's like charging in like a little bit away.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. So now we'll hop in now we go and hop into a personal VC and get doing started.
Yep, go for it. And once for Matt's part, he just when he's done with his mulligan, he can officially start the game by clicking his side of the timer, and it will start counting down on your side, Johnny.
Yes, and are we going to use in-game turns or?
So you don't need to do that. Just use the chess timers. Best way to do it here.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, we're going to hop in that personal call then. Wish you luck.
Both of you two, good luck to you. Have fun.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, the cursed matchup. Let's see.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the stats earlier. There's been 37 games between Lady Tremaine and Facilier that are recorded.
Oh.
There's what was it? It was like a 62% win rate of Facilier versus Tremaine.
Yeah, I would probably edge Facilier in this one, as I would do in most cases. But they're both pretty strong.
Yeah. Funny enough, 37 games means the expected tolerance is about 12% and an 88% confidence.
Oh, that's nice.
So, which means there's.
Oh, he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
He should
should
be
either
like,
be.
should let him draw them first before revealing the fate.
Oh.
Yeah, because he can negate it if he has vicious practical jokes.
That's true. So wait, how did Lady Tremaine draw when?
She used a condition.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see. Which conditions she used one more time? Oh yeah. So he would have to wait.
That already
Whew.
that already hurts so much.
Oh yeah. See, we went over it earlier. One of the errata on the slippers is that they don't need to attach to anything. Is they block 2 actions.
Well, probably.
An early Drizella though ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's where you want to play her.
As far as I'm aware, you can only move her around, and even then, you can play the ball gown
Oh,
quite a few places.
the early slipper sucks.
Okay, ooh. Let's see. Early Naveen might be better in my opinion, even though it doesn't. It kind of wastes his ETB, if you will.
Is what?
Sorry, that's a magic term. Enter the battlefield. Enter play. Because Naveen, when he is played, you may move any number of heroes. Is I believe he says. Is played, you may move each hero in Dr. Facilier's realm to an adjacent location. But since there's nothing there, it doesn't do anything. It's just force strength on the board. Because Charlotte's a better one to play once the talisman's out, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, Naveen coming a little too early.
Granted, being able to put 2 random cards in the fortune pile is pretty funny too.
Yeah.
So maybe I would have done Charlotte.
I think I probably would have, just because you can get something important to the fortune pile, hopefully.
Okay, he goes. I'm surprised he went to the Emporium, but I guess that's where one of the fate locations is, so.
Yeah, a little surprising. He's got nothing to vanquish. No vicious practical jokes. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, that's a force, ain't it?
Wow, that's amazing.
That's so sad. Yeah, granted, it's probably helpful to Lady Tremaine in that regard.
That's great for Lady
To
Tremaine.
dodge the fairy godmother.
That was fantastic for her.
Ooh.
That's huge.
Earlier, I was talking to Johnny Q, and he was going over how he likes Facilier just because of his quick play style.
He can be really quick, so can Lady Tremaine.
And Lady Tremaine was going over how they. It's funny is both of them only really have opinions about Facilier. And Lady Tremaine was like, Facilier can, if fated correctly enough, can be overwhelmed.
Yeah. More fading, eh? No jokes yet. But Godmother out of the way. Probably.
Cinderella, though.
Yeah, you probably want Cinderella.
Yeah, I'd say so. That +2 to effects.
But you can easily kill her.
So, remind me, as far as I'm aware, she doesn't have a vanquish action, so she has to use trap tokens.
She can only trap. She can only trap, or she can play Midnight, which she discarded already.
So, okay, so she can only trap.
Ooh.
And trap, remind me, does it prevent them from blocking actions?
No, they still block actions.
Okay. That's one of the odd things about Lady Tremaine, is she has basically one card to deal with. Actually get the heroes off her actions.
The 2 girls are out, though. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah? Granted, what I'm really waiting for is the invitation and wedding bells.
Yeah.
It's just nice that he got the daughters in order.
Yeah. Lady Tremaine came in 4th last melee. 4th place. And Dr. Facilier got knocked out before that.
So he discarded 2 sleight of hands?
Oh, actually, now that I remember, Lady Tremaine knocked out Dr. Facilier last melee.
It's definitely not out of perspective here. Lady Tremaine, in terms of heirs and her predictions, is in the top 10 for lowest heirs,
Mm-hmm.
which means she's relatively consistent. Which means her 50% is consistent.
Yeah, they're both playing okay for now.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed. I wasn't sure if it was going to be.
Yeah,
Because, to
get rid
be
of
fair,
them.
I haven't seen any of them in terms of skill level yet, so.
It's pretty good, just getting rid of a bunch of junk. You have to keep digging for your stuff. Getting some
Oh,
power.
indeed. She has the power, and she could technically play a lot in one go.
Gus would hurt.
Gus would at this time. You know, I kind of not opposed this setup, but I also know very well that there's several fights that can just take that ally and put him in the voodoo.
Oof, Jack. If he had vicious
Jacques.
practical jokes. If he had vicious
You
practical jokes,
know,
he could have got rid of that
I
sweeper.
wouldn't play Jock right now, actually,
Oh,
personally.
blocking the top
But
fight.
I guess he wants to ensure.
Yeah, interesting.
A Lucifer would be really good right now.
He's just not getting that top fate back anytime soon.
Oh, yeah.
The
The
key.
key. Oh, that's right. He can move a locked.
When it's played, does it make a...
Oh, that's
Does it
right.
move
When
Cinderella?
it's played, move Cinderella to Cinderella's room, put a trap token on her. Yep. So that Jacques was actually a pretty swell play.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she gets a trap token on her. Should I help them and put the trap token on Cinderella?
Where is the trap token? Oh, there it is.
I did that for them to help, but
Well, at least Jack is out. Now he can be safe with his items, too.
true. That is true. Although I don't know. See, that's one of the weird things with Lady Tremaine is like, how important are your bottom actions? Because you lose pretty much your top actions at this point,
Ooh,
and
nice move. Locking up Jack as well. Nice
oh, he
combo.
used the activate. Okay, I'll just help him trap him.
Nice combo.
Yeah, that key. I forgot that the key does that. Almost there or almost there.
I rarely ever
Uh,
play the key. I almost always just throw it away.
That's kind of fair. Like most of the time, it just helps you deal, obviously, in this case, with fates.
Ooh, all these allies going into the fortune pile,
Indeed. Now, let's see. Has he already discarded that condition that lets him pull things back from his desperation?
He
Oh,
might.
yeah. He's got two desperations in the discard pile, so that means there is no more desperations.
That will definitely trigger at some point. Did he not get his power?
Who? Oh, Tremaine, you're thinking?
Yeah.
Her timer's still ticking, so.
Are they aware the turn is over? She forgot to get her power.
Oh. 2 power can matter a lot in her game.
Yeah.
So Facilier is thinking about where to go, it seems. That's not a bad spot at all. This Facilier just, I guess, prioritizing fates, it seems, for now. No, not really.
Ooh, there it is. But there's also a mass spirit in there.
Yep, that's true, and that means so. You need two things to happen. You don't get mass spirits. Actually, how many cards in the fortune? 4 cards. So there's a 1 out of 3 chance. So 33% chance that you don't get mass spirit. And then there's a what chance you get Rule New Orleans in hand. It's a one of the 3 cards, so oh boy, that's not simple probability there, is it? And the probability it's not in there.
He's drawn. Oh, that's a VPJ. Such a good card. You threw it away. He could have used the VPJ to play Jack onto the slipper.
Really? Jack can destroy the slipper?
Oh yeah, I've done it many times. Although some people
Let's
really
see.
hate it.
Yeah, I see that little errata on him. I knew this match would have a bunch of technicalities like that.
Voodoo dolls, mass spirits. All right, so you can take out the mass spirits at least.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even have the talisman out yet, so he's just doing this to whittle it out. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah,
Ooh, a second slipper?
at least his top.
Actually, yeah, I'd play a slipper.
At least his top fate is okay.
Oh, slippers have to be played to specific locations, don't they?
Yeah,
Bummer.
such a tower.
Yeah, and that's not going to go away anytime soon, so. At least when I play Ricky Boogie for fun with Matt, he definitely preferred putting all the fates on that first location.
Oh, well, there's yeah, that's a good place to put it.
The cane.
At least he's got the cane out. Okay.
Too bad we didn't get an early gust. Oh, we got the ball gown. Remind me, does ball gown have to be played to the same location as...
Yeah. Oh.
Really?
Good timing for Big Daddy, I guess. Now he has to play in Rule New Orleans again. No, take out Rule New Orleans. He didn't do the effect.
Is it a may or did he have to?
Is it?
You may. So, I guess he chose not to.
Yeah, he might not be as familiar with it, but that's huge.
That is huge, because now it's like you wouldn't remove Daddy LeBeau.
If he has the talisman, he'd be pretty close to winning.
Yeah, because there's already... In fact, usually Daddy LeBeau, when you have all your components, he's like the worst fate you could possibly get.
Oh yeah.
Because he can steal the talisman and send Super North. He literally sets you back so far.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's awful. He and Tiana are awful.
Tiana doesn't steal the talisman though, so
No.
as long as you have enough power, she's not and the right cards, she's doesn't technically stop you from winning. Delays you if it's time for delay.
Yeah, he's going to the right place. Like, what else are you gonna do?
Let's see. I wanted to pull up the clarifications document we officially have in the Wicked League.
I need to go get some lunch now. I need to go get some lunch, so I'll leave it recording. I'll check in
Okay.
with you later, alright?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll do eat lunch. Alright, I'll see you a little later.
Yeah. Have. Oh. Okay, still recording. Then we have Facilier going to Fate, but plays. See, I'm always curious if Voodoo Dolls is worth it, because by playing allies, they can take care of things. Okay, so he doesn't want to play. The only safe place the Facilier can store his allies and items so they don't get thrown into his fortune pile is technically his discard pile. His hand can only be targeted if he moves to the Croc's location. Oh, that's right. Joe and Jock is played or moved. Ooh, Wedding Bells comes out, but there's no invitation. And the ball gown is not at the ballroom yet. Granted, we do have the cane, so he could start getting rid of the slippers to uncover actions. That missing key is going to be a problem for controlling his board. Boy, I wonder if Talisman was in the bottom there. Okay, well, I did say I'd check some Marauder real quick. Ooh. Juju can steal one of the items and put in, or Tiana. Honestly, it's arguable for Tiana. Because Juju... See, actually, no, I'd argue both are pretty good right now. Because Juju could get rid of one of his good items. Facilier's good items, and then force... whereas Tiana... Yeah, the only thing I'd say against playing Juju is... he can steal the talisman, but... Wait, is he not triggering Juju's effect? When Juju is played, you may choose one item at his location, put it into the fortune pile. He didn't put the cane into the fortune pile? I honestly call something's a little bit up, but... That's so curious. Why isn't the... Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I think that's a win for Facilier. And technically, Juju would... Actually, no, Juju should have prevented that, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna message them since I don't think they're using in-game voice chat. So now. Okay, that should fix it. Okay, this is a problem. How do I turn off? Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know how to turn the indicator off. Oh, there we are. Okay, might be. Okay, so that's what I was confused with. So in this case, we had Lady Tremaine saying to Dr. Facilier, go second. And so Tremaine went first this time. Lady T went first. And then we had Facilier end up second. Lady T decided. Okay. Let's see. I don't see their hands, but early Anastasia's nice. Honestly, the really only problem is to get the ball gown one first. It's interesting putting illusion powder on the parade. Probably just because it can be moved easily enough. It's interesting the lack of priority for Lawrence. I know he's expensive, so never mind. That actually makes more sense now. Oh, wait, it happened again? Fairy godmother got nulled by a prince? That's funny. Oh shoot, let's see. Okay, that's an Arata. That with the lag, I'm not sure where those cards are going. Okay. I don't know exactly what's going on. Oh, it was an almost there is what happened. Well, that was almost a complete discard. Okay, that didn't do much. Okay. So we do have... honestly, keeping that double play spot. Oh, an early ball gown. That's sweet. The key early? Ooh. We haven't gotten Jock out yet, though. We are fading. Let's see. We got a Daddy LeBeau or a Mama Oti. Mama Oti just makes it harder for the fortune. Daddy LeBeau would take stuff out of the fortune pile. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Taylor seems to prefer that second location a lot most of the time. Makes it rather fascinating. So we see a tear. Oh, sorry, a discarding of a tear. Oh! I didn't realize Voodoo Dolls worked like that. That's kind of cool. So, ooh. Good old Tremaine getting out her items. I wonder if she has a vicious mockery in hand intentionally. Oh, triggers a desperation. Honestly, I'd get the frog form out of there. Oh, 2 desperations? He had 2 desperations in hand. Oh, no, he pulled a desperation out of the... I maybe shouldn't. Interesting. So, misplay of a... Interesting. Okay. I think that was technically a rule that we verified a few times, is when you have a condition that's triggered by a specific moment on a player's turn, like such as their discarding cards, If you draw into a condition that would similarly trigger from that same trigger, it cannot because that trigger already happened. Unless it's like a Maleficence one where it just is checking a board state. Ooh, vicious practical jokes. So either Bruno gets played or Cinderella. Obviously, Cinderella has a passive effect, so probably going to prefer Bruno, but funny enough, he can't be. Well, I guess never mind. So that would work to play them really anywhere. So Lady Tremaine seems to be looking for the good old wedding bells and invitation. Technically, he's gonna have some fun moving ball gown Anastasia. To be fair, I'm not extremely sure why. Oh, wait a second. That's probably when the move ally things was played. Cards will tell was discarded. That's intriguing. If his goal is just to gain power and to vanquish some things, actually wouldn't be too hard to do that. Tear. Oh, one to few times. What's Tear do? Let's see. Choose an artifact from your discard pile and put it to your hand. So he grabs back a cards will tell with the condition of Tear. Interesting. He discarded that cards will tell a bit ago. In his fortune pile is currently his cane, a frog, and friends on the other side. So currently, if he did it, he'd gain 2 power and he'd get his fortune pile emptied. That actually could be a pretty productive turn for him. Yeah. Well, fading first, probably pretty smart. Oh, Gus. Granted, most of the items are out already, so the slippers are probably the better, because especially since that activate action's still blocked. It's at least good for one more turn. Yeah, I agree, because then the Gus only increases the cost of future items. There's 2 key ones still, but at the same time, with how easy it is to trap Gus and just turn that off anyway, I wouldn't say it's... Wait a second, he doesn't have an activate action, so... Well, no, he could always just play the activate. Rock form state? I'm so confused. Oh, it's because Matamoto's out, so it's only 2. That's right, the odds go down. But he gained a lot of power for that. Facilier has achieved his necessary power. Maybe Gus would have been the better play, because he wouldn't have been able to afford it. Okay. Tiana isn't as relevant at this point, but beyond just blocking some actions. Granted, ironically, he'd still get enough power by just moving to Tiana's location to overcome her. It's like saying Facilier just has to visit Tiana once and his problems are resolved. So I was pretty sure the invitation being out just immediately Interesting. It might just be lagging out for me, and then that's why I'm just confused. Wait, he was there. Oh, okay. I guess that's right. Or so I was confused. Okay. I apparently was confused. Four power, not three. Okay. And the fate got Jacques. Honestly, the key is oh. See, the real trick here. Supposed to be there. Okay. Seems like they missed that unlocked. Okay. Technically. Whew. Oh yeah. It takes. Funny enough, he can move any of those stinking allies to move Mama Odie. The marching voodoo dolls. Okay. What's he going to play? I'm kind of curious if he has the talisman. Light of hand. So obviously dig in here. Let's see. Doesn't have any special rulings on it, right? I'm gonna check. Dr. Facilier, one of the earliest villains. It's still competitive to this day. Special rulings for that card, so he should have his talisman by now. Granted, his ability to win, so he's on a 2-turn clock. Use the activate action to destroy the slipper. Plays Wedding Bells. And then just moves Ball Gown Anastasia. Okay. So we're looking at 2 turns for Tremaine too. This is kind of intriguing. Technically it's possible to be just 1 turn. Oh no, she doesn't have enough power, so never mind that statement. Unless she finds a random way to Get rid of Jacques. Oh no, it's be more than Jacques. That 2 powers is gonna bite him. So bad. Yeah, it's just a good assurance there. Okay. You know, Lou would be really good right now, because all it takes is Facilier trying to use his card, and all of a sudden Facilier has to put a card from his hand in the fortune pile just by moving there. Was that a concede? I think that was a concede.
Hello.
Hey! So, I'll have a few questions, because from our end, there was a few blunders in that first game.
Yeah, because I thought it was weird too. Because he, for the most part, oh wait, I just got DC'd to the lobby for some reason. But during that first game, a lot of those May abilities, he just didn't activate. He didn't say anything about.
So what were the cards in your hand that final game?
Well, that final game, I had cards will tell, and with it on board, I just told him, "Hey, with that, I know you can't stop me from just winning next turn."
Well, depends on what's in your hand. Technically.
Oh, I didn't have anything in hand. I didn't have any Shadow Spears in hand or anything. It was it should be on the board.
Yeah.
But
Well, I don't have it anymore. So.
oh, sorry. I thought I just lagged out. But
Oh no, you didn't lag out. I think what happened is Matt, since he was the host and it shut down on him, it caused the shutdown.
That makes sense.
So it wasn't just you; it was me too.
But I just had a few pretty random effects. I think I had friends on the other side. I believe I held on to one of my conditions. I don't remember the exact details. I just know the main things are I had my
Nothing
last
that could
cards will tell.
inherently stop him, because it would still be 3 fortunes in the pile. Nothing just straight up cancels anything. So
exactly, yeah.
okay, that's fair.
I was worried he would just pull something that does that. That'll just take the talisman and it'll delay me out. But
yeah, and that's the real trick. Is it's an odds game with Facilier.